Hi guys, welcome. This is Amber from Livin Photography. Thank you so much for getting this template. I know you guys are going to love it. It's going to really up-level your business so you can go ahead and start charging more right off the bat because it's going to make you look really professional. And the other thing I love about this is so many other style guides are in InDesign and Photoshop, and those can be really difficult to use and time consuming. But Canva is so user-friendly and so easy to use. So you guys are going to be able to go ahead and put your photos in this and download it as a PDF and send it to your clients right away. So if you guys already know Canva, you can go ahead and get started right away, clicking on your template and go ahead and have at it, putting all your beautiful images in. But if you've never used Canva before, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys, kind of give you a quick tutorial of how to use it. So here, once you upload your template and you've created your Canva Pro account, I do highly recommend you create a Pro account because there's just going to be so much more easier to use and just all the features are going to be there. It's definitely worth it to create it. If you're only going to use it for the style guide, you could always cancel it after you've created this and created a PDF. You could always cancel it. But it is a great app for photographers to create lots of different things in their business. So I do really love it. And I want to go ahead and show you guys how to use this template. So when you get it, you're going to open it up. You're going to see it like this. And then the first thing you're going to do is go down to this button here, uploads, excuse me. So you're going to click uploads, and that's going to be where you put all your photos. So you're going to click upload media, and you're going to, excuse me, you're going to pick which photos you want to put in your Canva account. So I'm going to go ahead and click this one as an example, do upload, and then now you see it's something that I can use. And we can just go ahead and drag and drop it. It's super simple. Any of the images you're going to use, you just drag and drop. Ta-da! Ta-da! And then you can go ahead and put your logo here. And I have my logos under here, so we can go ahead and click it, put it up there, and then we're going to delete this. We're going to size it how we want it, and then once it's to the size you want, then you can go ahead and position it just to make sure it is still centered. And it is. Since this is grayed out, the word center, you know it's already perfectly centered. If that wasn't grayed out, you would know you need to click it and it will center it for you in the page. The other thing you might want to know is these photos are separated, but if you wanted to group them together, you could click hold down shift and click on all of them. Oh, they are grouped together already. I'm going to ungroup them so you can see how to group them. So hold down the shift key and then click, 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 click. Now click group here, and then you can position all of them centered. So if this wasn't centered, see, I'm going to show you if it wasn't centered. So if it was like this, now I can also, to get that position button back in there, it like disappeared. So you can click these three dots here and then position and center. Now if you don't want them to be a group still, you can click ungroup. Okay? But now they're all centered. Whereas if you did that without grouping them, it would put them all, like a bunch of photos right in the middle on top of each other. So you don't want to do that. Okay, so here you would just drag and drop more photos. The fonts you will find on the Podia site where you purchase the template. It says view course, unfortunately, because that's just how Podia works. To have these options for a Canva template, we had to use the course function. So you're going to have to go into your Podia course, and you're going to see in that dashboard a spot where this font is that you can do a free download. Now, Canva does have, oh, excuse me. I have to open that up again. So Canva does have really great fonts, but I really liked this font. It kind of represented my brand better. It looked much more high-end than a lot of the script fonts that were for free in Canva. So you do have to go through that extra step of just downloading that into your fonts. And so how you do that is you're going to like click on this word, and because you're not going to see it with this beautiful font if you don't have this font downloaded. So you're going to click on where the fonts are here, like the name of the font, whatever it says in yours, because you won't have collection free yet because it's not a free option that comes in Canva. But you're going to click upload a font, and then you're going to do upload font here. So after you download that collection free font from your Podia dashboard, then you can go ahead and upload it from wherever you saved those fonts on your computer. Okay, so now you're able to have that beautiful script font, and I like it much better than the other ones that come for free in there. And then this one should be Cormorant Garamond, and we use mostly these ones a lot on the medium one for my body text. Excuse me. So one more really important thing, everything else should be super easy. Oh, real quick, we could show you how to kind of drag and drop a photo that fills the whole page. So you're going to do that and it will fill the whole page, okay? And then you can kind of adjust it up or down or wherever you want it, okay? The next thing I want you guys to be aware of is the color palette. So this is a really cool feature. I'm so stoked to have this in the template. What you're going to do is on each of these individual boxes, you're going to click on it and then go up to see where this color grid is, and then you're going to go add a new color. It might give you some suggestions, which is kind of cool based on each photo that we had. It gives you these color suggestions. That's very cool. But for my brand is specifically really light and airy, soft, muted, kind of pastel tones mixed with neutrals. So that's what I really want to encompass. And if you see the PDF of when you purchase this template, the PDF example of mine, you can see my exact color palette and I have in here. But go ahead and put whatever speaks to you and your brand. So say you want to do like a soft pink tone. So you can kind of play with it around this grid here and pick whatever tone looks best to you. And the higher you go towards this white area, the more soft of a tone it will be, or the more it'll add white to that color. So like right here, I'm going to do kind of like a grayish pink. That looks good. Okay. So, and then we're going to go on to the next one and do add color. And then I'm going to pick like more of a bluish area. And I'm going to move this to, again, I am sticking towards the upper part of these colors because my brand is very soft and light and airy. But you do whatever speaks to you. Okay, and then let's do another one just so you can see one more. Let's do like a lavender lilac color. So let's go like kind of on the purpley side, but more of like a soft grayish purple. You can just kind of see where you can like drag it around and see where what it looks like in the box. And there we go. I like that. It's a much more softer tone of purple. Let's do one more. And you could do like just a white, or you could do like kind of a brownish color, like a khaki color, or maybe gray, like maybe you want it, or sorry, green, I mean. If you want like more of a warm green, then you would go towards this yellow section between the green and yellow, or if you want more of a cool green, you would go more towards the bluish tones. So let's do like, let's do a bluish green just for fun. Like it's kind of going to be more of like a minty green. So yeah, there you go. You can see it there. That's super pretty. And then I could do some like midtones, neutrals mixed in with that, whatever you guys like. Here, I thought this was really cool because a lot of the time I find myself trying to explain to clients, well, if the environment that we're shooting in, like the location, has a lot of warm tones, like a lot of oranges, a lot of yellows, then I'd recommend you kind of stick to a more warm color palette. Or if the location has a lot of purples and blues, like lupines or something like that, or lavenders, then I recommend they stick to a cooler color palette. So cooler colors are like blues and colors that kind of make you feel colder to the, like ice, you know, or like a cool green would be a greenish with like a blue base, whereas a warm green would have like a yellow warm undertone. Okay, so cool tones, for example, would be like this. Oh, sorry. If you just click the picture, it'll just like put it on there, but you can click the photo and then hit delete if you didn't do it right. So really you want to drag it into the correct place. Otherwise it's just going to be a big box on there. So like that's a good example of cool tones. And then you could go in and adjust the colors that are, it's going to suggest a color palette. So actually I like that purple, but I'm going to lighten it up a little bit. So I'm going to go in here and right where it is, I like that tone that it did, but I want to go a little softer, a little more pastel-y for my brand. So like that. And then we're going to do like a blue tone, like a really blue color, because her dress has that really nice bluish gray. Yeah, it's more like this, like going down a little bit towards the blacks. It's going to give you more of that grayish blue tone. And then I'm going to add white in here because I really like mixing in whites into my, or you might want to go slightly off white just so you can see it. So click the color you want and then like maybe, you don't want it in the red zones because red and orange and yellow are warm. So this, we're trying to go cool, but we want to do like really, really white version of it. So there we go. Okay, it's a little hard to see the white, but you get the idea. You could do like an off-white or something like that. Just play around with it. So that's the idea behind that. And then for warm tones, you would do something with like and more orangey or yellowy. What would be a good example of that? Here's a good example of a cool tone. Like this kind of gives you an icy, snowy feeling. Pink can be usually warm, but it can sometimes be a more cool tint to it. But okay, so this, delete. I didn't drag it again. This family is a great example of where they did a lot of warm tones. They did do one blue mixed in, but since it was kind of like the shade of blue, it worked really well with their outfits. But see how this girl's dress has like a warm green tone and like the atmosphere has kind of warm colors. So that would be maybe an example of warm colors. I'm trying to find another example of warm colors for you. This one I think is a good example. It's kind of like a warm tone of pink. It's not a very cool tone. So this kind of has like a warm atmosphere to their clothes. It doesn't have like the bluish tones. A lot of my outfits are more on the coolish side, but this pink is also kind of a nice warm tone. A lot of the outfits I do are like very white, very neutral. Yeah, I can't find an example right now, but you guys get the idea. I don't want to take too long to show you guys this with those examples. So, and then putting the pieces together. Yep, you guys get the drift with that. I think that's about it. Just know that you are going to have to upload that extra font if you want this exact font, or else you could use one of the free cursive fonts that are in there, but I highly recommend you download this one. Yeah, so let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to put Caitlin, my assistant's email in there. First, I recommend you go ahead and ask Canva. If it's like a Canva specific question, then Canva has really great customer service and they will definitely be able to help you more quickly. But if it's a question that's specific to our template, then go ahead and shoot Caitlin an email. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks for getting this template, and I can't wait to hear how you guys like it.